Hey, how you doing? I'm going to be going over Scan Unlimited software today. Below I'll put a affiliate link where you can get 50% off your first month. We got your dashboard, you got your scans. I got a couple scans there. I'm going to show you how to delete, and I suggest you get the extension where it shows if there has been any IP complaints. Alright, first of all, you can either click all or click one or multiple scans if you want to delete them. Go to this down arrow, delete scans. It asks you if you really want to do it. Yes, I do. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and select new scan. And I'm going to show you from the beginning. I'm going to go into my account on 888 Lots, export to Excel. It downloads. You can try to put it in the scan window, but if not, you'll have to make it into a CSV file. It didn't take. So we'll cancel out of that. Open up Excel file. This is just in case you know how to turn it into a CSV file. You can go forward if you already know. There are many different methods. Click Enable. Go to File. Save As. Click your file type, CSV, then label it. We're going to label this Toys. Then save it. Then close out of it. Click on your dialog box. Go to Downloads. Click on Toys and it'll upload the file. So you have your file name here. You want to search by ASIN because right here it's got the ASIN. If it had a UPC code, you would search by the UPC code. Your product ID column will be a ASIN. Your cost column will be unit price. You have a custom column here. If you want, you can go ahead and add anything to it. This, you can go with a lot, ASIN, condition, item, quantity, unit price, so on and so forth, MSRP, and we're going to hit start. It is going to scan and process all these items. 117 in there. After it is complete, it will say complete with a check mark on your right. You can go over here to all scans and you'll see the same thing. You click on your scan, it'll break open a dialog. I'm not going to go over every one of these, but for example, this one right here is known to have an IP complaint against it. So we want to stay away from it unless you have 10 or more items that you're trying to sell of this particular item here. All right, from left to right, you'll have your Keep a Chart. You'll have your photograph of your picture. And you'll have a box where if you open it up, you can go right to the Amazon page. It's got the ASIN. It's got the buy box price. And over here again, it's got the brand is known to file an IP complaint. Up here in the right hand corner, you'll see I've got Scan Unlimited. We'll go back and I'll show you on this hamburger menu where it says Get Extension. By all means, get that extension because this will help a lot. Okay, going back into the box. You can request approval. The sales rank is fantastic. But let's go ahead and check and see if you can sell it or not. Remember, I would stay away from anything that says they've had an IP complaint against it. I always suggest you apply to sell. Request approval. And the only thing it could say is congratulations, you've been approved. Or if you have 10 or more products, go ahead and apply to sell and post your invoice, which you can get from 888 Lots. Let's request to sell. And no, I am not approved automatically. Reseller distributor. Down here it says you have to have 10 units. And it gives you the requirements. So, this is one item that you can also sell on other platforms, such as eBay, Poshmark. Believe it or not, Poshmark takes everything now. Mercari, Facebook. You know, you don't have to be specifically on this one item. It'll have the keep a chart right below. It'll have any offers. Amazon is selling them. FBA has variations over here, which there are none. Gives you the product price. Scroll back up here. That's your buy box price. It gives you the poundage, the dimensions. This way you can go ahead and figure out what it will cost to ship. Amazon referral fee, Amazon fee, shipping cost, your product cost is what you're buying it from 888 Lots, and your total profit. I personally wouldn't pay $10.77 or something. I'd only get a $3% profit, or $3 on that. Hit back scan. Do not hit the back arrow, hit back scan. We can close this up, hit the hamburger to get more in depth. Okay, let's go over to the filters. We're going to select filters. Right here, I've got loaded preset filters. I got just named them default and D2, default 2. Oh, I'll get it out. Default and default 2. Well, right now we're going to go ahead and assign some filters, and I'll show you how to use the filter system. ASIN, if you do not want to see this column, you can just simply click over the I. But we want to see that column. Cost we'd like to see. Discount premium, I'm not really worried about that. The second ASIN is in there, which if you can see over here, you've got ASIN here. You don't need both of them. They're the identical same. The title, not necessary, but we'll keep that in there. The brand we'll keep in. Sales rank, let's go ahead and put sales rank less than 150,000. We'll add that. I always like to put greater than 0, because if you get something that's around 0, if you get a lot of sales ranks that are 0, they're not sellers. It's just simple fact. Okay, let's continue on. Estimated sales, you can play around with all these and find out what you want. I'm just trying to get the some of the columns disappeared so I can show you what to do. Package height, weight, you can get that through the other block as I showed you, which is a very important section to go in. Package quantity, we want to keep their price, Amazon's price, offers. In other words, offers means who's offering it up to you, who's selling it, whether it be Joe's Toys or Amazon or what have you. That's also in that other box. We don't need that column listed. Category, that's up to you. FBA fee, that's also in the other box. Referral fee, closing fee, shipping cost. The reason why I don't put shipping cost on that there and look at the column is because you have to determine what the current shipping cost is. So it really doesn't calculate that as of yet. Prep fee, we don't have a prep center on this one, so we're not going to have the size, color, variation pattern, that's up to you. Profit, we can go ahead and put in greater or equal to, let's say, $5. Now you might want to make this a little bit better. I mean, that's just something to consider. The return on investment, ROI, be greater or equal to 10%. And like I said, you can play around with these values. Once you're done setting up your filters, click off of the filter menu. It's supposed to come up with whatever you have here. It may not have a good ROI or whatever. Let's go back into filters, cancel out ROI. We'll go ahead and cancel out the profit, click off of it, see what we've got. And that's exactly what was hung up on, one of those two. Sales rank, you've got a lot of good ones right here. If you look at the sales rank column, anything under 100,000 is great. We have actually 16 to go through. Funko, I already know I'm approved to sell Funko. And these other brands, you will have to find out if you're approved for or not. The way to get approved through some of these brands is to buy 10 or more products through other distribution centers, unless you can find 10 or more on 8 lots. Let's scroll over to the right and see what our return on investment is. Actually, negative $3.19. Let's see if we can't find one that's going to be any good. Okay, here we go. We've got a couple of them that are showing up that are good. All right, this one right here, Scientific Explorer Glow in the Dark Fun Lab Kids Science Experiment Kit. Let's go down to the Keepa chart. Right now it's about $15, as you see on the buy box price, 3/4 of a pound, 0.75 pounds, and gives you the dimensions, referral fee, FBA fee, shipping cost. We don't have that here. It would not pay to buy this. $4.09 profit. Your sales rank is 61,368. Let's see if we can sell it. Apply to sell. I always say click apply to sell just in case. Depending upon your metrics, you could be approved. This time I'm not eligible to sell. So you're a reseller. You can go ahead and apply, drop your receipt file down here where you bought it from. Walmart receipts or anything like that will not work. You have to buy it from a reputable distributor or liquidation site. You have to have 10 units or more. Let's go back to Scan Unlimited. So this is not a good example. I'd like to find a good example for you, but this page is not really working out too good for me. Okay, this says 140% ROI. Package quantities are 1. I'm not really liking all that, but let's go ahead and look it up anyway. Okay, the buy box price is $9.99. The Keepa chart's been climbing steady on this. Let's just scroll on down. Net profit would be about $3, 0.2 pounds. Yeah, I'd say this would be a good buy. Even if you had to pay, $1.50 to ship it, rather. Let's see if we can sell it. Apply to sell. Nope, cannot sell it. So, you always need to check to see if you can sell it. Scan Unlimited has every tool in its arsenal to double check to make sure you can see if you can sell things, if they're going to be profitable, the ROI. Always hit this back scan button, like I said, not this back button up here. So back to scan. Okay, the last one's got a 54% ROI. The Keepa chart, it's pretty solid, even at $8. Your net profit would be $1.86. Now keep in mind, if you're going to sell these items, do not ever pay this price right here. Always click negotiate. When you click negotiate, it'll come up with this box right here, and you put in your price. Let's see if it can be sold by us. You select condition, new, sell this product. It allows us to sell this. Then we go in to sell it. Okay, that's just a couple of examples of how to use this program. If you want to do another scan, you click the hamburger menu, click the new scan button, and start the process all over again. They've got 3 different tiers. You can sign up for free for 1 scan a month, or a 2-day pass, or a $40 unlimited scan. Doesn't matter how many times you want to scan, you can scan all day, all night long. It takes a lot of the work out of searching for a profitable item. I'm going to go back to scans. You can either delete it by selecting it and going up here, or over to the right, there's a trash can. You can delete it and it's gone. Okay, remember I've got an affiliate link down below. You've got 3 choices. You can choose which one you would like to get. If you choose the affiliate link, you have 50% off the first month, which that's a fantastic deal.